Going to see what your reading is going to be about now, Virgo. Just going to pull a card. See what subject Spirit wants me to read for you. Spirit, give me a subject to read for Virgos, please. Excuse me. Spirit, messages for Virgos. Okay. Renewed faith. Okay. Renewed faith. So that's what your reading is going to be about. Renewed faith. Okay. All right. Messages for the Virgo when it comes to their renewed faith. Okay. I just want to shuffle you all. I'm open for readings. I think I have one person waiting in line for readings. So if you're interested in readings, if you're interested in readings, you know how to contact me. The information is in the description section. Okay. Renewing your faith. We have the Four of Pentacles and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Don't lose hope. Okay. I'm hearing don't lose hope in your finances. You got to be a little bit more stronger. You got to be a little bit more have a little faith. Okay, I'm hearing that song. Have a little faith in me. You know, the Three of Pentacles. So some of you all are worried about maybe your job's not paying enough. Maybe you want to feel that you want to give more. You want to be a better provider for your family, but you got to hold on to what it is. You're doing some penny pinching here and there, and somebody's doing a little bit too much nitpicking, probably because you're in a stressful situation and you don't know what to do. Stop worrying and let it go. Okay, just let it go. And I'm hearing wherever the chips fall, let them fall, but don't you worry about it. Okay. Don't you? I'm hearing in my head. You better not worry, Virgo. Let it go. Okay. Renewing your faith in what you believe in. I'm hearing renewing your faith in your belief system. Okay. I'm gonna clarify. What are you holding on to? Okay, because you want so much. You want this Ten of Pentacles, but your job is not paying you right now. They're paying you this Seven Pentacles energy. Like you have to keep picking here and picking there. It's like every time you get a little something, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to pay this, you got to, you know. But Spirit is saying, don't hold on to that fear of not having anything, that fear of being poor or not being able to withstand whatever it is you're going through. Remember what I just said about wherever the chips fall, let them fall, Virgo. Got the Tower here, okay? Whatever happens, let it happen. Don't do anything to fix it. Don't try to do anything to fix it. Don't try to do anything to say, well, okay, let me stay a little bit longer. Just let it go. Let it fall, okay? Because we have taken a leap of faith. Spirit wants you to take this leap of faith and say, you know what? Time for you to start again, okay? Sometimes Spirit takes us places where we don't want to go. Why? Because we refuse to listen to our higher self. We refuse to listen to that still small voice that said, "I know I should have did this. I know I should have listened to my. I know I should have listened to my first mind and did what I needed to do. Found another job, found another apartment, found another car, whatever." Okay, it's like Spirit has been at you about this subject for a long time, but you haven't been listening, especially if it's something to do with your finances. Okay. What is it that Virgo is holding on to? Should have left. Okay. I just saw. I actually just saw the Eight of Cups. You should have left, but you stayed. But I'm looking at the Devil card, and I'm also looking at the Ten of Swords. So you got in a situation that you got yourself into a pickle, you know, because you didn't get up and leave. You didn't get up to move. You didn't get up to find another job or what? See, the Eight of Cups. Okay. So you know, it's like I should have did this. You know, somebody told me I could have moved in with them for a little while till I got back on my feet or till I got my bills down to a healthy level or whatever. But I stayed and when I stayed, it became much, much more toxic than it would have been had I left, had I followed my first mind. Okay. But Spirit wants you to renew your faith. And whatever is going on here or about to happen with this Tower moment, let it happen. If you're worried about a family member who haven't got their shit together, they haven't got off them drugs or whatever it is that they're doing, that's a detriment to them, that's a detriment to their very existence, let it go. Don't worry. Let it go. That's where your faith is coming. That's where your renewed faith is coming in. Some people need to be taken down a peg or two before they start to understand their motherfucking selves, their sense. Okay. We got the Emperor. Ten of you're so used to doing everything. You're so used to being the one that's solving people's problems. You're so used to being the front man. People come to you and just talk to you about stuff. You help them solve their problems. You help them get past this. You probably get them a couple of dollars to their paycheck or whatever the situation is. But when somebody needs you, Virgo, you can't find them. You can't find them. Okay. You used to being the one in charge. Used to being a boss. You're saying, I can't keep doing this. You're stressing yourself out. Spirit say, stop. Let it happen. Whatever's going on with you, just let it happen. Okay. You tell these people you should leave that bastard alone. He ain't treating you no good. Whatever. Let him go. It's easy for you to say it for other people, for other people's benefits, but when it comes to you, you stay silent. You stay mute. Okay. Large Marge is not in charge of the situation, Virgo. You are. Tower. Okay. It's like you got to get over this energy of saying, well, you know what? If I don't stay, because I think that you think, Virgo, that if you stay where you are, you think it's going to change. But actually, well, it's like if you do the opposite of whatever it is you're thinking, I better stay. But then you say, well, if I stay, everything gonna be all right. But that's when you get the tower moment. But then you actually fear, well, if I go somewhere, I'll experience the tower moment. So it's actually the opposite of the way you're thinking. Okay, it's a total opposite of the way you're thinking. Your renewed faith is already in you. You just gotta let it come out. Okay. You just got to listen to that still small voice and say everything's going to be okay, because you're going to go through some shit, okay? Regardless of whether you're ready for it or not, it's going to happen. This death in your life is going to prepare you for greatness. All Spirit wants you to do is just to renew your faith, okay? That's all. Just have that faith the size of a mustard seed, Virgo. That's it. Whew, that's it, okay? We got the Eight of Swords. I'm sorry, the Six of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. See, if you just stay the course, if you just have the least amount of faith inside of you, Spirit is going to handle you. Spirit is going to say, I'm elevating you from this. I'm putting you in this tower moment to burn away what no longer serves you. Okay. Kind of like what a farmer does, whatever he does to when he burns all the crops and whatever, and it refertilizes the earth. That's all Spirit is trying to tell you. I'm just trying to refertilize your dreams, your energy, so you can be complete, so you can be whole. Okay. So you can start all over again. Okay. And that's exactly what you're doing here after your tower moment. Okay. We've talked about this necessary tower moment a couple of months ago. Okay. Because some of you are still in this energy. Spirit is saying, I'm elevating you. And when you get to that starting destination, zero, that full energy, it's gonna be on and popping for you. Okay. Because you stayed the course. You've listened to Spirit. You've had your renewed faith. Okay. You've done everything you needed to do, and Spirit is saying, well, okay, all right. So I'm going to see what I need to do for Virgo, okay, with your renewed faith. Renewing faith for Virgos, please, Spirit. Renewing Virgos' faith in themselves. Resolve. This is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it is time to make a decision. Power struggle. You may be involved in a power struggle between two or more people, okay? So, it's like people, power struggle. It could be people you're working with or someone in your family. Remember I said earlier about you probably worried about somebody in your family if they're doing drugs, wanting to hang out in the street, and they're not listening to your wise advice or whatever. Let it go. They're going to fall. Yeah. And that's something that you're trying to prevent that person from going through. Let it go. Remember, renewed faith. Let it go. They're going to have to hit rock bottom until they listen to you, but let it go. No more worries. Don't worry about him or her no more. Let it go. It's time for you to worry about yourself. And we got resolve. This is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it's time to make a decision. You got to let go. You got to stop worrying so much and just let it happen. Let the chips fall where they will. Okay. This is you have to resolve these messages and do what you feel is right. Okay. Renewing Virgo's faith. Spirit, please. Renewing Virgo's faith. Inner child. You are currently healing old emotional wounds. Okay. Maybe you felt that when you were younger that you weren't worthy. Maybe someone told you that you were not worthy, but you are. Okay. You're more worthy than a happy meal, whatever that means to you. Increase, hibernation. You have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart, okay? Because you had that renewed faith. You're open for spirit. It's like when spirit sees you laying in that bed, all he or she sees is a light shining bright within you. Okay, that's that inner light, that inner glow that you have from being whole again. Okay, hibernation. Your soul needs time alone to rest for meditation. So some of you need to rest. Some of you need to start meditating, making sure you're taking your spiritual bath, and get ready for an increase in your life. Okay. Self-sabotage. You may be creating pain for yourself by standing in your own way. Standing in your own way, Virgo. That's exactly you. Got to get out of your own way. Got to get out of your own head. You got to stop believing what other people have said about you. It's not true. If you believe it, okay. But no, stop allowing people to get in your head. Stop allowing people um, to treat you in a negative way. Okay, it's not true. I can't even shuffle. But what is this? Wake up call, Virgo, in the void. You are about to discover your life purpose, through renewed faith. The void. You may be covering up the emptiness or pain through an addiction. Let it go. You got to let it go. So I think that this is a wake up call for you and for your renewed strength to let you know that whatever it is that you're doing, you're filling the void. This is your wake up call to change something about yourself. This is the cycle of the messages that I've been repeating over and over again the last couple of weeks, I believe. A new 2022, a new you. Here we are. This is a wake up call. Filling your void, having the renewed strength in you, starting over from scratch is what you need in order to thrive. This wake up call is telling you it's time to fill that void. Okay. Final card here for Virgos and renewing your strength. Renewing your strength, Virgo. Perception. You are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. Wow, Virgo. Wow. You're following the universal flow. It's time for you to slow down, breathe, and take time to smell the roses. Okay. Following the universal flow. But I just love this perception card. You are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. Why? Because you're renewing your faith. You are renewing your faith, Virgo. Oh my goodness. All right. I hope this message resonates with you, Virgos.